Alright, welcome back. So, we are hopefully going to be killing Wall of Flesh. I forgot that we were actually Voodoo Doll less. I want to check that we don't have an infinite stack of tungsten bullets. We do not. Good. Because an infinite stack of tungsten bullets, or infinite access, we do not have. I was looking for a elevator. We don't have one of those because we, actually don't need one. Do we have any water candles? We do. We'll need a single platform, which is fortunately what we have, something we have. And then we can head down. And hopefully get ourselves a guide voodoo doll. Great. And this is the longest anyone has ever used the handgun in Terraria. Ordinarily, you just upgrade this to a Phoenix Blaster almost as soon as you get it. Like, you probably don't even put it on your hotbar, you just take it and you're like, I'm gonna upgrade this. But then the handgun, nobody actually... So, really, nobody has ever actually used a handgun except me, probably. For someone who, didn't know Hellstone existed and killed Skeletron. We're gonna need to get... Oh, nuts. So... Oh, piss off. Oh my fucking god. Of course, now the voodoo demon spawns. Now that I'm nearly dead and running away from lava, so it's probably spread out so thin that it won't actually make Doll die. There we go. Another demon scythe. Actually, how much does this cost? 14. We can use it 4 times. Not gonna help us much in all likelihood. While I wait for my life to regen, it's gonna need to go to the washroom real fast. So if you're wondering why there is a ton of minecart rails in Hell when I couldn't remotely have this many... Oh, I forgot. I was gonna bring in a character of the Crystal Crusher to get rid of them, so I can't use them. But the reason for it is that otherwise we'd have to build a Hell Bridge with no sticky dynamite, and, like, I decided that that would not be... Not only would it be awful, it would also not be interesting to watch. And, like, not... How do I say it? Demonstrative, I suppose? That's a bad word for it. Not pertinent to the questions you would actually ask if you were thinking, can I beat Terraria without crafting? Like, nobody thinks, oh, you have to build your Hell Bridge without sticky dynamite. So, that's my justification for bending the rules a little bit, and we'll be bending the rules a little more at the beginning of hard mode, because having to wait 15 minutes to try a boss that I'm likely going to die to quite a lot, or the mech bosses that I'm likely going to die to quite a lot, isn't fun. Like, it's also not the first thing people think of, that it's hard to summon the mech bosses. But I think it's important to acknowledge where and why the rules are being bent. I don't know why I'm walking. How far? Okay, we're far enough. Oh, crivens. Of course I had to get, like, 3 Hellbats right before I go to... Oh, great, a demon has joined the party. No, half the world is probably enough to Wall of Flesh. And as a matter of fact, this ceiling is higher and overall smoother than I would like it to be. I guess I can pop my wealth ad. I don't have infinite, but it'll make regenning HP a little bit faster. Also be staying on the move just so that I have to deal with fewer enemies. Or full HP. So change out to the tungsten. I don't have the doll. I don't have the doll. Fuck. Find the gap I made before so I don't have to make another one. Just stop and throw the doll in. Do the bean-aids. I don't have bean-aids. Of course, the moment we get to the gap. Not N equals B. Oh yeah, I was also going to disable Louis AFK because I wanted to check if it was causing the strange failure of things to, oh, you fucking piece of shit. Of course you're a voodoo demon. So I want to kill you. So I'm not going to be beating all flesh in one try in all likelihood. So what have I forgotten this time? I'm eager to find out. I have good healing potions. So it's not that. I have my well-fed. I have my tungsten bullets. I have the bean-aids. The bean-aids aren't in my hotbar. They should be in my hotbar. So in an ideal world, I don't grapple to these minecart tracks. Chances are I will accidentally grapple them at some point. Man, fledgling wings really do have bad flight time, don't they? There's the leeches. I don't know how much HP 77 B-names will kill the wall of flesh from. I'm gonna guess it's like decently high, but not actually all that high. See, that's what I was talking about a lot last time with the leeches. You can just get caught on one, and that will actually cost you the fight. If you're towards the end and the wall is like rapidly closing in on you. And with no good piercing weapons, there's not a whole hell of a lot you can do to these leeches. Because they're fairly tanky for how few opportunities you get to hit them. I am deliberately avoiding grappling to these minecart tracks. I would have grappled to the ceiling there in an ideal world. Stop getting hit by every single laser. Would help if I had more flight time. But this is about the best you get unless I want to go for a cloud down bottle. It would be nice as well if I could remove these minecart rails. But it'd be a bit of a hassle to bring in a character who has the stuff to be able to do so rapidly. Even if, I was about to say, even if I die, there was a solid chance that the bees killed it. Okay, there we go. The ancient spirits of light and dark have been released. Lovely. Except really not. Oh boy, I just heard a skeleton archer. Good news is that we can actually buy tungsten bullets now. What else can we get? Because the question now is, what hard mode weapon are we actually going to get? Laser rifle, unfortunately, is not it. I would have loved the old-fashioned clockwork assault rifle, but yeah, laser rifle really is not all that helpful. Probably better than carrying around the boomstick, though. Anything else? Oh, it just occurred to me, we don't even remotely have a platinum. So, we have a few options. There's a Daedalus Storm Bow, which would require us to find a Hallowed Mimic. There's the Shadow Flame Bow, which would require a Goblin army to turn on. There's the Marrow, which is not that good. There's the Amarok, which we could actually do. But we can't summon King Slimer. Actually, I don't know if King Slime stuff can drop Amaroks in 1.4. Yeah, I'm not actually sure King Slimes can drop Amaroks. Now the question is an exception going to be made for keys? And if I do decide to make an exception, I think that I would at least have to frame it in the context of somewhere that I could fight a Hallowed Mimic naturally. But for starters, let's go to the Hallow to begin with. What? How do I end up with 10 dirt? Like, just what? That's bad. Our cavern pylon got corrupted. Yep. Fuck. Well, that sucks dicks. Just wanted to check that that wasn't corrupted, because that would be a more pressing issue. So I guess we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to build a new cavern pylon, I suppose. Does Hallowed Cave count for... cavern pylon? I'm not sure, actually. If not... Might be a pain to have the Tinkerer in an actual, like, regular biome. The other shitty part is any bombs we happen to want to buy. It's gonna be more expensive. Oh, we might not even get there before next. Not that it matters. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Actually, come to think... No, this is corrupt. We should, however, kill these skeleton archers. Is what I would say if they did something that... resembled me. What? They most certainly do a meaningful amount of damage. Oh, they're dying in lava. Okay, watch them die. Huh. See? Ghetto mob farm is what I would say if I hadn't started getting sniped. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem getting all the way down there. It's gonna be a big problem getting all the way down there. You also don't want to be using... I mean, we have 94, but they're gonna go so fast. Like, actually gonna go so fast. Now that we're going to get dumpstered by everything. Like, the hard mode transition is normally not that bad. But when you have no fucking gear, more so than usual. And not only have no gear, but you don't have access to hard mode weapons. I guess we could get the clockwork rifle. The issue with the clockwork rifle is bullets. Because the best bullets we can get are party bullets, and party bullets are gonna get expensive to farm, I believe. No marrow in here. You know, you could drop a beam sword if you do us a service and die in the lava. Oh yeah, I forgot mega worms spawn. Yeah, it's cool. Why are you still giving me... I didn't even notice that thing there. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to actually get down to hell without a hell pile. Without the pylon. I really do hate that it just doesn't account for pylons. It would be a nice quality of life change to make it so that pylons block corruption. It might sort of defeat the purpose of having it spread, but there's nothing that's more of a pain in the ass than, oh, you build this transport network and there's, especially the underground one, there's just a chance that it gets upended in hard mode. Oh! Skeleton merchant. Here's the problem. We're poor as dirt. You know, we don't actually have the stuff to be able to afford the yo-yo glove. So why did I get excited about this? I don't know. And we can buy the Format C. I don't think that's really worth it. Feels like there's better stuff we could be spending money on than area that's, like, not actually that good. Oh my, we're gonna have to destroy the houses, too. Which gives corruption shit an absolute ton of time to just savage us. We have to collect our furniture and balls. I wish you two weren't fucking posties and would live in the corruption. Oh. Huh. Okay. This could be good. It could also be a fucking hook, but it could be good. We are doing a very small quantity of damage to it. Just run away from the other shit. Don't worry about it until I have to turn. It'd be nice if this bone serpent... we had to deal with the bone serpent though. We're not gonna have... Oh, we're not gonna have to turn. Okay, I am going to turn in 5, 4, 3... Not now. Because we would not normally have a hell bridge that spans the entire world. Okay. Come to think, I mean, the dart rifle would be... God, the dart rifle wouldn't even be that good because we can't make better darts for it. We could use it with seeds. I don't actually know if that's any good whatsoever. Ordinarily, the dart rifle's pretty good because you can use I-core darts, which are hella good, and curse darts, which shred the destroyer, and crystal darts, which actually do pretty well against destroyer too, and can be useful against Prime's limbs. But with regular seeds, not so certain. I'd like everyone to remember that I have to click every shot I fire at this thing. And speak of the devil, it's a dark rifle. Okay. The other issue is, I'm fairly sure you do not get seeds when you only have the dart rifle to pick them up with. So all in all, it doesn't really feel like the dart rifle is all that. Yeah, I don't think you get seeds. So we would have to... We'd have to buy a blowgun from the witch doctor to oh yeah, I was gonna make a new cavern pylon. Where was I? We'd have to buy a... Also, we don't have an accessory. But we'd have to buy a blowgun from the witch doctor to get ourselves a source of ammo for this. I feel like the bone glove might be okay. Not necessarily something I'm going to sink a ton of reforges into, but it will augment our damage a smidge. And that's on top of... That is on top of also wanting to buy leaf wings, because they're the best wings we're gonna get. Lucky for us, we can draw on our supply of these stupid treasure magnets. Well, we're never going to equip a horseshoe, so let's get rid of the menacing one because it's a lucky horseshoe. Okay, our weapons. We don't need this many beekeepers. We don't need this many sun furies. We don't need blue moon. Or the ball of heart. Or the bone sword. Or the dark lance. Okay. Let's see if that racks us up a platinum. So who's happier? Painter? 9 gold 11. Wow. 8 gold 57. Painter's a lot happier than Witch Doctor. At least we're definitely gonna get to the required platinum. Yeah, we made a platinum there. And now the wings. So they are 63 gold. Sure. It's 4 gold, 20 silver to get the blowgun. And it would only be useful for getting ammo for the dart rifle. I don't know if the dart rifle is where it's at, but maybe. I'm gonna buy it. So now, if we look at our grass, We can grab seeds. Oh, I fucking murdered a gold bunny. That was a costly mistake. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Nice. Yet another fucking pylon ruined. Exactly what I needed. Like... It's actually such a pain to just have your pylons ruined by... I'll rebuild the shit when I'll rebuild this shit between streams. I don't feel like doing it on camera while I can attempt to make progress. We're not going to be using Jester's arrows right now. We at least have a little bit of ammo for the dart rifle. So let's find a place that is far away from... The other thing is the Tinkerer doesn't like Hallow as much as he likes Cavern. So all in all, it's kind of a pain. Hold up. Discord. Okay. No. Now that we can even handle a Hallow water candle, it's a bit of a tenuous proposition, considering how poorly I've handled the Hallow in general. Hello, all of you lovely homeless people. It looks like the Hallow is over here. Very close spawn of the Hallow to the corruption, if this is the Hallow. Also of note, we cannot mine pearlstone. We can bomb it, so it's not like... I see the lava trap. Don't you worry. So, I think I probably want to head over to someplace maybe hereabouts or hereabouts. Doesn't really matter which side. Shows in a vacuum. We want to be on the Hallow side just so that the pylon is still functional if it gets overrun. So maybe go a little further over. Up in here, perhaps? Oh, we could put a mushroom pile on here. And it might be a pain to actually build things near mushroom biomes. But we don't really need a mushroom pylon. Let's just make let's just make the cavern pylon right here. Right on the edge of hell. Come on, drop a marrow. I love a drop of marrow. Nope, no marrow. Beam sword. I don't know if the bat drops anything. No beam sword. These are all extraordinarily rare. I don't know about extraordinarily rare, but they're rare. So I'm not particularly expecting to see beam swords and arrows. However, everything here, I think, could at least in theory drop a hellfire. Oh, you know, there's a nice little crevasse in there already that might be suitable. Wish this imp would just get out of here. Where's my bombs? There they are. I like the casual... I'm gonna die to fucking being on fire here, by the way. The 100 damage in 15 seconds of being on fire. 160 damage imp shot. And now back down to hell the long way we go. Hopefully not too many more times. Hopefully. What a pain in the ass. Like, what an actual pain in the ass. At the very least, the pylons should be immune to the initial hard mode contamination. In the sense that the game should account for pylons and exclude areas that include them. Unless it's unable to find another valid area. Because I thought about it, and you could probably put your cave pylon, your jungle pylon, your mushroom pylon, and build all of that towards the bottom center of hell and try to mess with the biome generation, possibly. This is where I was building this. Who do we need here? We need dwarf. I suppose it's really only dwarf because we're gonna build a hallow pylon too. Oh, fucking hell! I bet you know the mistake. I put furniture in storage. Life is fucking pain. At least we can stun lock you. Marrow. Nope, no marrow. Any furniture in these places? Tax collector, I wish I could rescue you because we need money, but last you are just another target. Is there any furniture in here? There is a bookshelf in the next house over. It's also possible to destroy Hellstone with explosives now. Which might... Okay, we have... 2 table equivalents. I think that's workbench. Yeah, that's a workbench. And then we have unfortunately only 1 chair. Maybe there's a chair in one of these houses. Wonder how much furniture using the Louis AFK thing destroyed. It was bad. There's a chair right there. We can blow up this bit of Hellstone too. The only issue is that it's not terribly practical for the reason of we can only blow up a little bit before we die, barring the minuscule chance of getting a lava charm at this point. Oh, a mimic. Wow, the seeds are actually tiny, aren't they? I have never used a dart weapon with seeds before. That's a decent bit of gold. But we didn't get... I think the only thing that mimics drop weapons-wise is Magic Dagger, so we're not really missing out. But, I didn't get walls this time. Because I can never fucking do anything right. It is the unfortunate story of being me. You will always forget something. You will always mess up. And you will never quite get it right. The first time around, or for that matter, any time around. Welcome to my fucking life. Also, we have a hammer now. Unfortunately... I naturally did not bring it. Okay. Well, at least we're not going to lose the 35 gold. Let's get our hammer so that we don't have to bomb out walls. Or actually have our hammer in our inventory. Oh, you know what we should do? Even though we can't use the ores, let's make sure we've got furniture favorited. So that we can actually rebuild our fucking pylon. There. We should actually go smash some altars. The new ores won't do anything for us, but they will enable pirates spawning. I put my bombs away. Oh, I'm silence. We only need to smash one altar. Palladium. Okay, let's run a check. I'm glad I ran a check, because we need doors. So we have table, walls, doors, solid blocks. And not everything. We should get some bombs and dynamite. Okay, let's run a final check. We have bombs and dynamite, we have solid blocks, we have doors, walls, tables, chairs. Bring some extra walls. Now we should actually be able to build a stupid house. And then, what am I gonna do? I'm thinking, after I have my pylon back, I'm gonna go and check out the Hallow and see if a Hallowed Mimic shows up. And if it does, we are in some serious luck. The blood moon is rising. Maybe I could go to the Hallow now. Is there anything we would get from the blood moon on the surface? We could get possibly a banana ring. I don't know if that's all that helpful. I think that's the only thing you get outside of, you know, the world in which I kill a Dreadnoughtalus. Hint hint, that's not happening. I'm not killing a Dreadnoughtalus with barely hard mode weapons and whatever you want to call this blend of armor. You know, the worst magic build ever on a character with 60 mana. Okay. Okay. So now we can move our dear friend, the Tinker and Mechanic here. Well, once I put down their furniture. Tinker, Mechanic. Forgot the pylon, of course. So we're gonna have to come back here for that. And we're also gonna have to build a place for the dwarf to stay. Let's head on over to the Hallow. Let's see if we can't spawn ourselves a Hallowed Mimic. You can also look for Queen Slime summons. Thankfully, you can mine crystal shards with a Reaver Shark. Of fucking course. That had to be exactly where it was. I don't think there's anything at all good from our stuff outside of the minutes. Aside from the stuff you can get off the enemies that are shared with the ordinary caves. I like 165 damage. Getting anything is going to be a problem. Oh hey, a werewolf. Oh, I like the near instant kill levels of damage they deal. Oh hey, I got clown bombed. Man, imagine thinking I could get across the surface. No, game tells me. At least drop me a moon charm. Or whichever of the moon variety of items you drop. You know what, we might as well kill a few of these things. Hey, we actually did get it. And it's menacing. I don't know what the exact stat bonuses on the moon charm are. But it could be helpful. Hello, clown. No, get that out of here. Get it out. I like 124 damage. that the ghost that did 124? Man. Let's go after the clown, because he could potentially... Of course. This is comedic, isn't it? Everything I do today. I think the clown got away. Yeah, the clown got away. Everything I've done today, at least as far as streaming goes, has been a debacle. Which is half expected of this, though. What was I gonna do? I guess we could build a Hallow pylon. We should bring the cavern pylon down. That way we can actually teleport to hell. At least we're getting a little bit of dart rifle ammo. Though, how much it actually helps us is debatable, because it's just a regular seeds dart rifle. I need to really think about what I'm actually going to do here. You know what I really regret doing is not sleeping 13 platforms in free hard mode. So we're gonna need them for bosses. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, we're actually... I really should have done that. I'll probably have to dig protection tunnels around the main base. And sleep for the not the pylon, for the platforms. Hey, a minute. So what I want to do is I want to kill Queen Slime. It's gonna be awful. But the reason I want her dead is so that we can get Crystal Assassin armor, and so that we can get potentially the Gelatinous Pillion. Unfortunately, well actually hold up, how much does it cost? No. Might not be entirely without merit here. Unfortunately, I don't want to die in the Hallow with 50 gold on me. So we have... No, we don't. Not enough villagers. Suppose I can just buy some bullets from the arms healer, even though... Stop. Sure. 400. Now we can return to the Hallow and start looking for a Hallowed mech. I want to use the Daedalus Stormbow. Ideally on mech bosses. I'm trying to think what else I could even use, really. I don't know how good the other options are. Maybe the Amarok. Probably not for the twins, though. At least the amount of dying and healing I've done has lent merit to not using the regular healing potions. You know what sucks about these? They don't even drop anything. And yet it most certainly poses more than enough of a threat to me to warrant killing. I think what other weapons we could even use. We're here, but we have an asshole-ish worm on us. What even was I looking to do? I wasn't looking to go here, I was looking to go to the Hallow. The reason I went to the surface was to put my gold away. I'm just so used to going here, dying, and coming back to desperately attempt to finish the house. We could get a Nimbus Rod, that's worth something. Okie dokie. So we're kinda hoping for Queen Slime summons. Beyond that, just Hallowed mimics to show up. Non-intentional. Cribbins. Kinda hoping we'd... Is that a mimic? No, it's not a mimic. The best approach is probably to build a grinder of some variety. Chop, 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 chop. You two sure aren't very smart, are you? I think I saw something green there. I'm not sure what that was. The rod of Discord isn't green, I don't think. Yeah, we might be looking at a day or two before I come back and have everything that got fucked by Hardmode sorted out. The big issue with a mob grinder, or with building a mob grinder, is that we can't exactly move lava readily. So we'll just have to pick a lava pit and not fuck it up, pretty much. But yeah, this is probably not going anywhere very fast. And then I could say that the mob grinder is a plausible place we would fight a hallowed mimic if we build it in the hallowed. And what else? That's about all, other than rebuilding our fucking desert pylon. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for Terraria for tonight. It's a bit of a death fest, and doesn't feel like I accomplished much, but such is hard mode, especially when you have a silly self-imposed restriction. So, yeah, I will see you next time. Probably in, I would lean towards 2 days.